Welcome to Does It Hurt?
I'm George.
I'm Dave.
Just a couple of tattoos that wanted to jump on the bandwagon and talk shit on the internet.
So buckle up and listen in.
Bitches. My TikTok thing. Look how skinny we look in this.
Yeah, I like it. I like
Like-
this camera.
I'm like, oh. Hello and welcome to Does It Hurt, a podcast about bullshit and more bullshit and more bullshit. We are two bullshitters.
Well, he's the bullshitter and I'm...
I don't know what's going on in this episode.
well, tell us about the convention, because the last podcast
Yeah.
you said was you were telling us how you were going to work the convention.
We talked about conventions. Oh, what did I call it? A tat sandwich on thing. On Spotify, I called it a tat sandwich because we started with tattooing, went on a tangent,
Shit.
and then ended with tattooing.
Yeah.
Tat sandwich. Better than a shit sandwich.
Which is what your date was the other night.
Oh god, yeah. Anyway, yeah, convention. Convention was good. I was way busier than I thought I was going to.
I'm just texting Bogey back.
Bogies.
She's our colleague. Oh.
That was a huge part of my childhood, just screaming that in the classroom.
I bet your fucking teacher hated you.
Yeah, I hated myself too.
Oh, I just want to say sorry about last podcast. The audio, we're still learning. So I had it on a chain and it kept clinking. That was that sound, and that was fucking annoying. So I apologise for that.
Yeah, right, I was editing and I was saying, like, what the fuck is that? And he just clink, clink, clink. I'm like, what is that? And I realised that I could see your
Big move.
microphone move ever so slightly.
And you go clink, clink. Yeah, and I was like, shit.
You put it on the chain and, it was doing my head in. But
yeah, sorry about that.
there was no way for me to remove it.
I was like, he's not doing his editing job correctly.
Unless I go on like a fucking 14-hour split fest. I'm not doing that.
So we're learning. We are learning. No chain today. It's gone.
Yeah. Convention. I worked UK Tattoo Fest. I had this wonderful banner there.
If you were there, you would have seen it.
The Does It Hurt banner. And I was way busier than I thought. Got to meet some new people. Saw some people I already knew. The shame I was kind of tucked away in the corner a little bit.
That's the best place to keep you though, George.
Get in your lane. But yeah, I did. How many tattoos did I do? I did
8?
14 over the weekend.
I know you did 8 in one day.
I did 8 on the Saturday, and then I did 6 on Sunday. Did a lot of my get what you get.
Oh, that's good.
So people just I've set it up like a D&D kind of system. So you have a roll for initiative, which gives you a little power up roll. And sometimes you can lose all the odd numbers, lose all the even numbers.
Wait a minute, George, you lost me. What did you say?
So say I'm talking nerd shit and you just glazed over.
I don't know where I went. Sorry.
We've not finished our coffees yet. This is your second coffee anyway.
This is I only had half a coffee.
You only had half, okay.
Yeah.
So I get what you get. I've set it up like D&D or D&D inspired.
Okay.
So some of the designs are D&D inspired, some are just nerdy, some just shit I want to tattoo. So the first, you get to roll 2 dice. Get what you get.
Yep.
You roll a 10-sided die.
Yep.
Which is for your power up or roll for initiative. So
sorry to butt in, but they're doing a thing called a true die now, right? A true 20-side die, which is normally the 1 and the 20 are on opposite sides.
Mm-hmm.
But this one isn't, and it's weighted correctly.
Okay.
So it's more fair.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there. I saw that the other day.
Did not know this. TikTok.
It's one of those apps. I'm not 100% sure.
Grinder.
Definitely was not Grinder. Definitely was not Grinder.
I
have not got Grinder account, so if you find me on there, they're catfishing, all right? Catfishing.
But it's just another way to make it a bit more fun. And I don't charge people for re-rolls.
That's good.
You get 1 roll and that's it.
Yeah.
Unless you get, one of the things is you get a backup roll.
all day, then you get another roll.
But only if you get the 10-sided die one that says a backup roll.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I did like 6 of those on Saturday. 6 of those on Saturday. Then I did maybe 2 on Sunday, and then I got to tattoo some flash pieces,
Sweet.
which I have not posted to Instagram yet.
No. You never post anything.
I did.
Just about you moving. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, George is moving to Norwich.
That was a great segue. I'm gonna save that for a big dramatic ending. But yes, this is actually the last episode of the podcast. I'm leaving.
It's not the last podcast.
Not the last, no. Got so worried.
I was like, what the fuck?
Cut several all ties. No, I'm moving to Norwich. That's other big news. I'm gonna be next door neighbours with Emma.
You had to mention her, didn't you?
It's been a while.
Okay. Hi, Emma, if you're listening.
Right, so Emma, I can come to you, get you on the podcast.
Yeah, you can actually be on the podcast now, for God's sake.
Yeah. So that's happening. Did my announcement on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Just gone, yeah.
And then
he came in, he was all sheepish. He didn't want to tell me about it.
No.
He went, I've got something to tell you, Dave.
No, you literally said, oh, what happened on your weekend? I was like, well, actually, I've grown as a human being since the last time I left.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, so it's pretty much like I got a text message like
from
Joe White
at
Factotum Body Modification, where I'm going to be working.
And where is that located?
It's located in number 5 St. John's Madam Market.
Cool. And how can you get there?
You can get train. There's a bus from the train, or it's like a 15-minute walk through the city.
Okay, cool. And what's the Instagram?
The Instagram for the shop is at Factotum Body Modification.
Cool. So if you want to give them a follow, go ahead. You know, I hear they're pretty decent people. So
they are very nice people. That's why I'm actually really excited. Like when I went down on Wednesday because I had to sort of flat. Like I've done it really fucking quickly. Like this is like I went full ADHD hyperfocus.
I'm not being funny though, George. Right? You've been looking for a flat down here for about a month now, and you've not found one you like. You went up there in one day and you found something.
Yeah.
That you like. You like the person who's renting it out. Like it you know what? Shit happens and stuff's meant to be. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason. So it's just
fell into place. Like the day I got the text message from Joe, I was literally putting on my Factotum t-shirt.
Do you know why? It's that camera installed in your bathroom.
Yeah, I thought he was like that.
Yeah.
Well, he did. Joe went to Gods of Ink this weekend, and he was like, he showed me the gap he was getting tattooed. He's like, I'm sorry, there's a bit of scrotum in this picture.
Oh my god.
I was like, you know what, Joe?
That must fucking hurt. Where was it?
No, he didn't get his scrotum tattooed.
Was it in Gooch or something? Or
no, he was here.
Oh.
But in the picture he'd sent the artist to get it tattooed, he just apologized like, yeah, there's a bit of scrotum in this.
Why didn't he just hold it to one side?
He did, but it just
got
like
too much scrotum.
Just slipped out a little.
He's got more than a handful. Sorry, Joe, I don't even know you.
Last episode was
about your balls.
Yeah. Last episode we opened with dicks. This episode we're now talking about scrotum. Like,
fucking
what does the next episode hold?
Talk
about ring pieces, yeah. Ever been rimming?
I'm not going there, George. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm going to stay away from that question.
So anyway, the convention was great.
Oh, yeah,
I'm moving.
Yes, sweet.
So yeah, it's going to be. I'm moving in May.
It's going to be pretty interesting around here.
I'm going to be back
all by myself.
I'm going to try and aim.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm going to have bows here.
Yeah, I'm going to try to aim to be back like once every other month.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I know. It's like, yeah, you thought you got rid of me.
That's what I did for the second time. Yeah, a bad smell.
You're the one last time.
Keep coming back.
I came in and I was like, you were like, what's the drama now? I was like, oh, I'm leaving. So you're coming back then? You think I forget this shit? You've already said to me, it's like, if it doesn't work out, you're more than welcome back.
George, you know that you have. At the
I
end of
know.
the day, you knew you had the first time. You knew you had the second time.
Oh,
It is what it is. Like, I'm not. People have got to make their own fucking choices. Yeah. So all I can be is a good mate and be like, look,
be super supportive.
If it ever happens or anything ever happens, you know, worst case scenario, you've always got somewhere to work.
Oh yeah, like, also when I posted about like moving, I was like, I gave you and the shop and a big thank you because like it's been like pretty much the best place I've ever worked.
Do you know it? Because I'm here.
That's questionable.
No, but... I'm joking.
You just know how to wind me up.
That's my superpower, though.
Oh, what don't you call this? Walking in this morning, hiding like some kind of fucking child under the stairs, like Hills Have Eyes bullshit in the little cubby in the desk.
I'll tell you what.
That's got to go on the Instagram.
We'll put it here.
I know we can just post it to.
Yeah, but we'll put it here as well.
Yeah, so you have to send it to me.
I will.
But yeah, literally, I knew. I had it in my bones. He does this thing where he hides around the corner and he jumps out to try and scare you. And I've got so used to it, I can now sense it happening. But this time, the motherfucker decided to get under the desk. Look like. Have you ever seen people under the stairs?
Yeah, a long time ago though.
Yeah, one of those little fucking things, just like underneath the fucking desk. I knew it was coming, and that's why I literally turned the corner and went, "This motherfucker's gonna jump out at me!" And all of a sudden, I just knew it.
He made me laugh though.
That's all we're gonna hear on the videos: you wailing. And you go, "What the fuck?" Because I don't scream when I get scared or I'm like shocked either. Like most people go all high pitched and scream.
Yeah.
I go, "Ugh." It's like the most manly I've ever sounded when I'm scared.
That's funny.
Like, oh. And my dad does the exact same thing.
I just like it because I know you don't like hard fucking noises. I'm trying to wake you up in the morning.
Fucking yeah, it worked. And then like, it's like, hey, let's record at 10 a.m. And it's like it's between 10 and 11. Like me yesterday. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll aim to be in between 10 and 11. I get a text message at 10 on the dot. Where are you?
No, it was just like, hey, whereabouts are you? I was like, what's going on? You should have been like, on the way.
I literally put a text on saying I'm route.
Computer's in the cupboard.
Oh,
and I would have sorted everything out.
Oh, well, I completely forgot about the computer.
Yeah. I thought you had it with you. It wasn't in. I was like, well.
Oh no, yes, because I'm where I did. Have you done any fun tattoos recently?
I finished off an Odin. That was all right. I'm working on this family leg sleeve with like the dog, 2 kids, the wife,
Mickey
just
Mouse.
like Mickey Mouse and all that kind of stuff. I really like it. That's a good sleeve. Other than that, not really. I dropped my prices for Monday and Tuesday just to help people out in this financial episode that we're in. That's another thing, right? I was going through Instagram the other day and I see a post and it was for this multicolored clam. £1,100. £1,100 for a fucking tattoo this big. Probably 3 by 3 inches or something, 4 inches by 4 inches, whatever. And I just
it's a very big tattoo, 4 inches.
It's just very, very overpriced tattoo, I think. But then again, like people are paying it.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand how.
As much as like we can talk about people's pricing, at the end of the day, it's all subjective, and people should charge what they believe they're worth.
I get that.
But also, charging £1,100 is pricing people out of tattooing.
Yes,
I've spoken about it before. Like I've had long when I was getting my arm done by Tamara. I had long conversations with Nick Wybrow about this.
Mm.
Like, the man's been tattooing roughly around the same, like almost as long as you.
Yeah.
And he's like, hasn't risen his prices in ages. He's still even though he owns a shop in Camden and stuff, he's been tattooing. He's like a pretty well known tattooer. He still is fairly cheap. He's not like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You get to a point. I've got to a point, right, where I'm happy with what I'm the shop's still surviving.
Yeah.
I'm still paying bills. I'm still paying rent. Okay, I'm not working as much, but I'm still happy with what I'm charging. Why would I want to bump it up to £1,000 a day when I know, I might have one or two people in that month.
Yeah.
But then I'm outpricing my clientele.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not being funny. Everybody wants a tattoo, right? They just can't afford it at the moment.
That's why at the convention I did my get what you get, and that was £100 because I did them at palm size. I didn't do small, little, like a lot of them are. I did like a fair, like
a decent size,
good size
stuff.
But then all my flash I did cheap. Like my rectangles, I was like £200.
But that's why you did 8 in one day, 6 in one day, and everybody else was coming up to you being like, "Why are you so busy?"
Yeah.
And then there are other writers out there who are well known. They're only doing 1 or 2 tattoos a day.
Yeah.
That's fine if that's how you want to work. But I would rather work for my money than sit around, you know what I mean, most of the day looking like I'm fucking twiddling my thumbs. Yeah. Like, it's just, I would prefer, I love tattooing.
Yeah.
Like, I love doing it. And I love what else, and I love the person when they sit in the mirror and they give a fucking smile and they're happy. You know what I mean? That's what I love. If I'm sitting there and I'm not tattooing, I'm not seeing that.
Yeah.
So I don't understand outpricement. And like, especially with this one I saw, I was just like, Jesus fucking Christ, I could do that in a day, and I'm charging. I mean, a day I fucking probably finish that before the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm charging 400 for Monday and Tuesday. No, Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'm charging 500 for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I physically couldn't charge my customers over £1,000 for a tiny tattoo. That's probably not even going to heal very well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the way it looked.
A lot of pastels, a lot of white.
Yeah.
But the only time, so I used to charge £650 just because it was what the last shop I worked in charged.
Yeah.
And I just got used to that, and that's like I didn't raise my rates for 3 years. This year I've dropped them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with that in Norwich. Because like Joe was like, everyone charges between like 450, 500 a day.
Yeah.
Which I was like, fine, that's what I'm on now. That's what I'm doing now. I wish I was on that daily, that'd be great. But yeah, it's just can't remember where I was going with this point.
Pricing, don't know.
Oh yeah, the only time I've ever charged more than my day rate, so £650, etc., because I was speaking to other artists that do blackouts, and they were saying because of the amount of work that's being done, they charge a slight extra to the day rate.
Oh, I don't even do that.
But then all I did was an extra £50.
I don't even do that. I'm like, this is my day rate.
Yeah.
This is my hourly rate. If you're happy paying that, I'm happy doing it for that. Simple as. Like, if someone wants a blackout, cool. That's my rates. This is what I'm doing. Done and dusted.
Yeah.
You know what you're coming in. You know what you're spending. There's no like surprise on the day. I always overquote my tattoos, as in like I always go, say it's an hour. I always say
go far beyond
to an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then they normally get the hour pricing because then they're happy because they feel that they've got a deal. I'm happy because they're fucking happy.
Yeah.
You know, and they're going to come back and see me. You know, I always overquote because I don't want that shock.
Yeah.
On the day. You know, like, you know, when you go into a tattoo shop, right, and they say, oh, it's between £200 and £300 or whatever, and then at the end of the day they go, oh yeah, that's £500. You're like, are you fucking serious?
That happened with when I got my shin tattooed.
Yeah, you're like, are you what? No, you quoted me this. So that's what I'm giving you. Like,
yeah,
like not anymore. And I couldn't do that to a customer. I just couldn't do it.
It's literally when I got my shin tattooed, they quoted me £450 for a day, and then come to pay, it's like, oh yeah, it's going to be £520.
I would have given them the £450 and be like, that's what you quoted.
Literally, I did.
Later.
This is when I was like 21 as well, so I was ballsy back then. Now I would just.
What did they say?
I was like, I was quoted £450. So yeah, but it took a bit. I was like, well, no, actually, we actually finished it, but like before the shop closed, so no.
Yeah.
I was a like, ballsy child. Now I'd just be like, it's the money.
No, I'm not. If you quoted me, you're getting that what I quoted.
Like, there was a time when I was getting my arm done, and like I didn't realize like I was 60 quid short in cash, so I can transfer it to you. It's not a problem. She was like, no, just do it next time. And like me being me, I came in. The first thing I did was handed her 60 quid because it's what I owed her. She was like, oh, I completely forgot about it. I could have saved myself. But no, it made me feel better knowing that I'd paid it off.
Oh, 100%.
So in my mind, until like that 2-month gap that I hadn't seen her, I was in debt.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I hate being in debt.
Like, I hate owing people shit. Like,
well, you owe me for the last fucking 3 years. You know me.
I've suffered enough. Yeah, but by the time I move, it would have been 3 years.
Okay.
So I did my guest spot here in May.
It's probably about time you left anyway.
There's nobody like stick around for more than 3 years. Usually it's a year and people are like, get the fuck out. This was here for about 3 years.
Yeah, I'm not actually too sure.
When I came in, Alice was here, and then she left what, end of last year?
Yeah, like September, October. I don't know, something like that. I don't know.
That should have been 3
It's cool. If you want, if you're in Bexley, Heathway, give her a shout out. Alice Rose Tattoo, cool girl. She's a cool girl.
So much anger. The first thing
she's Tiny Hulk.
That was the first thing I ever learned about Alice was that you call her Tiny Hulk. Actually, I came in like the week before, and I was like, "Oh, let me like introduce myself," and literally just got the phone. Okay, so Alice is the true boss. Just got that vibe.
Yeah, she's cool.
This is when the shop was grey.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, grey
like
then.
That whole wall by the sink was covered in photos.
Yeah, I'm glad that's gone now. I like the shop there at the moment.
Yeah,
like it's more like a curated vibe. It's not over. Well, my area is still over plastered with art, but that's how I like it. But the rest of the shop, that's how I like that as well.
Yeah.
Also,
like gives because you're not fussy. Like if someone wants to change a photo.
No, if you're in an area and you want to take a picture out and put your picture in, then that's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, literally, when I moved out back, you're just like decorate it how you want.
Well, yeah, you only did that you haven't even finished it, and now you're fucking moving.
I know. Now I got to do it in a whole other place.
Unbelievable.
I know.
Now I got to fucking decorate.
Sorry.
Fuck no.
I'll buy some filler.
Any guys who want to come work in Penge? I know you don't, but if you do, you're more than welcome.
We have a station available.
I have 2 stations available now. I'm going to keep one empty though for guest spots, I think.
For me, when I come back.
Great.
Loves me. Literally, what was it in the group chat the other day? And you literally posted that I posted about me leaving, and then you put a story up. It's like, we're really gonna miss this shithead.
This little shit.
Oh, this little shit. I was like, you love me.
I was like, you missed the point. I called you a little shit.
I was like, no, you love me.
Okay,
because I knew that would get under your skin.
I was like, shouldn't have said we're fucking gonna miss him.
Yeah.
I was like, can we edit that fucking post?
Good riddance to bad trash.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
Yeah. And I have done that.
What?
Fucked an arsehole.
Well, you have to. You're gay. You fucking hell. If you didn't, I'd be pretty worried. I'd be like, are you a real gay? Are you?
You can be a side.
What?
You can be a side.
What the fuck is a side, George?
So you're aware of the terms top and bottom?
Yes, I know that. I know what top and I know what bottom is now.
And a side is someone that likes to do all like the foreplay stuff, oral, hand jobs, etc. They don't like penetrative sex.
For them, either or.
Yeah. Not to give nor receive.
That's fucking weird, isn't it?
Not particularly.
I'm not shaming anyone's kink or whatever, but
it's not kink.
I'm just like, surely you.
Also, we don't kink shame.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm doing it. But surely you'd want to just get your end away.
But you can get your end away.
Yeah,
you've still got relief, as it will.
Yeah.
But yeah,
all right.
side.
All right. Well, okay.
Not everyone likes to
Okay. Well, you're still teaching me, George. It's good.
That's it.
I'm still learning.
Still
learning.
living vicariously.
Fucking hell. Anyway, about your date on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I went on a date on Saturday, and it was very evident from like 10 minutes in that I was just not feeling it. It was.
What didn't you like about it, George?
I just wasn't vibing. Was not. I just wasn't for me. You know when you just know, you meet someone, you're like, just don't think we're gonna. Not that you're a bad person. Not that like.
Did you tell him you had a podcast?
Edit it out. This is all redacted. This never happened.
He's gonna stalk you, motherfucker.
Oh, God. Yeah. No, now I'm in the ignore them phase, which I hate to do because I hate it happening to me.
So just be honest with them. Just send a message back saying, "Thanks for a lovely time. I'm just not for me." That's it. It's easy. If
Leave
people
me
can send
alone.
you dick pics and just question mark horny, I'm pretty sure that they can fucking understand I'm not interested.
Oh no, you'd be surprised that like if you don't like respond to the people that do send those, it's question mark. Like we get with tattooing.
Oh my god, I hate that. If you haven't replied in 5 minutes, you get a question mark. I'm like, what?
That's why I've got it in.
I'm fucking taking a shit, mate. I don't want to answer you right now. I'll do it when I wipe my ass. Like, you know what I mean?
And I've washed my hands.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, or I'm driving an hour to get home.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
You're having time to yourself or with your wife or partner.
To be fair, generally, I will reply. It doesn't matter really what time it is, as long as it's not after fucking like 11 o'clock or whatever.
I'll see me, it's 8 o'clock.
What? You got a cut-off period. Fair play, I understand why. You got to keep working.
Because I would
social life.
When we were busy, I'd get messages at midnight and I'd be responding to him, and then I'd end up talking to him until 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, trying to figure shit out.
Oh no, I'll just be like, I'd either text back saying, "Look, mate, I either won't do it until the morning," or I'll text back saying, "Look, I'll reply to this."
I've got it as a disclaimer on my like how to book in for things. I was like, "Hey, I won't respond to DMs after 8 o'clock. Generally, emails will be done on a Monday, and that way I can just sit on a Monday do my emails if I get any, because everything just pretty much comes through DMs now."
Yeah, that's what I get for DMs. I don't put my email up, so I don't get people emailing me. Because I won't reply to an email. I'll reply to a DM.
Yeah, because it's instantaneous.
Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, cool. I've got it through. I'll reply. Because if I don't reply to him, I will just forget you're around.
I've done that.
So I literally just reply as soon as I can, really, and then that's done. It's dusted.
Oh, we're pretty much like well versed on having interruptions.
Yeah. Pause. Click. No, I think it was just
Phantom strikes again.
Phantom. Phantom doorbell. All right, sorry about that. That was a phantom doorbell. We get them. I don't know why. I think someone must have the same doorbell as us around it somewhere. I need to change that fucking thing.
Yeah, so there's a phantom that rings the doorbell
and runs away.
Yeah, they don't even have a name for the phantom. It's just the phantom.
Yeah, the phantom. Remember Knockdown Ginger?
Yeah,
I love that game.
But it used to be around the country. It's called different things.
Yeah. Knock door run, which makes more sense.
Yeah, because it's literally what Americans would call it.
Yeah, because that's what
knock
it is.
door run.
Yeah. I don't know why we call it Knockdown Ginger.
What is the etymology of Knockdown Ginger?
Is it maybe there was a guy with ginger hair once, and because he had ginger hair, you'd knock on his door and run away? I don't know. Maybe ginger is another slang for run? I don't know. No idea.
Knock knock ginger, also known as ding dong ditch.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Chappie, and Knock Door Run, amongst other names,
What the fucking hell is Chappie?
don't know,
Never heard of
is a
Chappie.
prank or game dating back to the traditional Cornish holidays of Nickanan Night, where it is called Nicky Nicky Nine Doors in the 9th century or possibly earlier.
Nicky Nine Doors. Nicky Nine Doors.
Yeah.
I actually quite like that.
Kind of a good name for a tattoo shop.
Yeah. 9 Doors. Nicky Nine Doors. Yeah. Wait. That's ours. That's our next one. Don't steal it.
So when I move back to London, I'm going to take one of those.
I thought I actually really quite like it. Nicky Nine Doors.
One of those archway units that you just showed me. Take one of those.
Yeah. Did it tell you where the ginger came from?
No. Okay. Look at that.
Edited.
No, keeping that in.
Dirtbag.
Name knock ginger, knock down ginger, knocky door ginger, used in parts of southern England at least as early as 18. Is used from at least as early as 1867 in an English poem found in the Childhood in Poetry collection. Ginger, ginger, broke her window, hit the window crack. The baker cat give him a clout and landed on his back.
So some ginger kid smashing windows?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, alright, sweet.
This is why they've got no souls.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say that, by the way. It's a cancel, George.
No. South Park said it. I just reiterated it. No, one of my favourite human beings is Ginger.
Who?
My aunt.
Who?
My aunt.
Oh, your aunt.
My Auntie Lynn, yeah.
Auntie Lynn.
She also is my godmother.
Wait a minute, it's Auntie Lynn. What was up with Auntie Lynn? What was up with Auntie Lynn?
Nothing.
You told me something about her before.
Oh, she's a medium.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. She's the one that taught you how to card read.
Read tarot,
yeah.
There
That's
you go.
it. That's it.
Interesting fact. I can read tarot.
But not like your past, present, and future.
I can do past, present, future.
What is it? You said you don't do it like normal people. You do.
So I read slightly differently. It's not just how I was taught. Also like a combination of like figuring stuff out on my own. Is I read a way called cause and effect, which isn't. It can be about your past. It can be about your present. It can be leading to the future, but it isn't a traditional like free card like you see in movies.
Oh, okay.
One's your past, one's your present, one's your future.
Yeah.
Basically, I just let people choose the cards and tell the story that the cards are telling me. And it's more of a like intuitive way of reading rather than following strict guidelines.
Oh, okay. So you make it up.
No, I know what the cards mean.
Oh.
I'm able to interpret what the card is actually trying to say rather than just being like, this card means prosperity. You will receive some money soon.
Can I have that card?
King of Coins, yes. Oh, when I did that reel where I was like reading the cards.
I knew where it was going.
Yeah.
I knew where it was going. I was like, don't do it, George. Don't do it. He's done it!
You literally said, I will never trust you reading a card again.
I will never trust your readings again.
But I kept saying King of Cups when I was trying to do it. So I was recording it, and it was every time I picked up the King of Coins, I was like, King of Cups. And I'd listen back to it, I was like, I fucking hate myself. And that's why in that video, you just see me going, King of Coins. It took me so long. But that was also, though, they recorded that. I sent it to Chris. And those 3 cards that I had, so I had Death, which is change of circumstances, severing of ties.
That's when you broke up with him?
The day I broke up with him.
Was it the day?
That day is when I broke up with him.
Oh, shit.
So severing of ties. Then it was the King of Coins, which is monetary and financial gain. Prosperity within work.
Did he get the money gain, or did you get the money gain?
I don't know. But I'm hoping it comes to me. So I could do
sweet.
it. Oh no, he's got to give me money, so that's my financial gain.
There you go.
He's got to transfer funds to me.
Yeah, sweet. Perfect. You broke up, he's got to give you money.
Yeah.
Nice. And then the Tower of fucking...
the Tower is damnation, ruin, upheaval.
Oh, that's because you're moving to Norwich.
And there's a church in Norwich.
There's churches everywhere.
But no, there's like one in the middle of the city, and which I'm like 7 minutes living from.
There's a church in every city, George. I don't understand what you're trying to say.
There's not churches in every city.
find me a city that hasn't got a church.
Oh.
I swear to God, every main city has got a church.
No, I meant castle, not church.
Oh, okay. Well, now we're getting into semantics, isn't we? All right. Not every city has a church, a castle.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
But do you know what qualifies somewhere to be a city rather than a town?
No.
If it has a cathedral or not.
Oh, okay. And that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
But the only town in the UK to have a cathedral is Huddersfield.
Really?
It's qualified as a town, but it has a cathedral.
Is it a small cathedral?
It's relatively small, yeah.
That's
It's
why.
a small town.
Because they are
But
tiny.
that's
Teeny
the difference.
Teeny tiny tower.
Some of them. No. All PPs are valid.
We didn't even talk about PPs. What are you talking about?
I was quantifying.
Oh God!
You did this. You looked very hard at me. No, all PPs are valid.
All right. Anyway, George. Anyway.
Me and Snoopy are moving to Norwich.
Yeah.
I like this cup.
Maybe you should leave it here. It's too small for me anyway.
Yeah, you need like a fucking
Jog.
bucket.
I need a jog, just like hammer it down.
Saying that you have like when I first was here, you had that where the uncle one, which is like double the size of that, and then you had
Yeah, my nephew got me a cup that said "Fantastic Uncle." But he didn't. My sister did because they're the ones with the money. But I appreciate the sentiment. But I like my adventure awaits or holiday adventure mug.
Yeah, it's like one of the camping ones.
Yeah, I love it.
I just saw this in a shop. And I was like, it's cute. I had a couple of different ones, so I did want to get the whole set, but they were like £12 a mug. I didn't.
Fuck off, really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I thought that was like £6 or something. Go from like Home Sense or something.
Oh, I'm gonna get to do all that when I move. You know, the one thing I'm really looking forward to, buying new pillows.
Why?
Because I need new pillows.
Why didn't you just get pillows when you were living?
Because the pillows we had were alright,
Hmm.
but as they eventually wear down, like, I replace my pillows every year.
What? How? Why?
Because they just deflate. I've got a heavy head.
It is pretty big.
I feel sorry for my mother.
Wow. She said it was like a slip and slide when she had you.
Oh no. She was in labour for a long time. She told me the full story. I got stuck.
Yeah.
My head was that big. I got stuck. I was delivered via Von Puss.
Did you get the egghead?
I literally was vacuumed out of my mother.
Oh God.
And they put a little hat on me because I had a pointy head.
My nephew was just born. He's a pretty big baby. He's only like 5 months. He's massive. I think he's in like 6 to 9 clothes.
Okay, now.
Huge.
So I've got a niece or nephew on the way now.
Oh yeah, are you allowed to say that online?
So I'm not giving out specifics.
So if you're listening, congratulations.
So yes, I have a niece or nephew on the way, and
Kick.
the mother is, who my sister-in-law is terrified that she's going to have a giant baby because of me and my brother.
Oh yeah, your genetics. Oh yeah.
But could take after my dad. My dad's only 5'4".
That's what the doctor said when he grabbed my balls when I was a kid.
I don't think it was.
Sexual harassment.
How old were you?
I don't know, like 5.
Uh-huh.
He's like this. Cough.
Fucking, why were your balls that big as a child?
I don't know.
I think that was a major concern.
Fucking ridiculous. I can't believe they did that. Anyway, enough about that story.
You like to tell that one.
Yeah.
Her sister-in-law is going to pass either a massive baby or a little diddy one.
Let's hope it's big.
Not my dad's height.
No, just because then, he can look after himself rather than doing
Or
a little
herself.
baby. Or herself, or themselves.
Themselves,
Yeah.
Zerself.
What?
So it's another non-binary term.
Zer.
Zer. Yeah.
Is that new?
It's been around. No, it's not actually. It's actually been in like the English vocabulary for a long time, but it's just very rarely used.
I never heard of it. Never heard of it.
It's like ZIR. Yeah, there's
It sounds German.
quite possibly.
It sounds like Hitler had something to do with it. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying like Zer. Like,
Yeah, I get
you know what I mean?
I get
Zer.
the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Hitler wasn't even German.
No, he was Austrian. I know. But
Like, the most famous German in history isn't.
But he's not even German. Let's not talk about Hitler. We don't want to get cancelled.
You can talk about Hitler, just don't be like Ozzy Osbourne and saying that you really fucking admire him.
Shit, when I said that to you, I was like, fuck. How did he say that and still not get cancelled?
Because cancel culture wasn't a thing.
True.
And also he's as far as I'm aware, cis het white man.
I don't know.
And back in the 80s,
they
were untouchable.
I was crying. I was like, oh shit, how is this not like a thing?
Yeah, how do we not know that
he admires Hitler? Like,
that Ozzy Osbourne basically is a Nazi?
I wouldn't call him a Nazi. I wouldn't go that strong. I wouldn't say Ozzy Osbourne is a Nazi. I wouldn't say that.
I didn't confirm. No, it's not confirmed nor denied.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to go down getting sued by Ozzy Osbourne. I ain't got no money for that.
Yeah, because Sharon is ruthless.
Exactly. So maybe you need to take that back.
I love you. I love you, Sharon.
You do not want to get sued. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't afford to get sued. Like, I have nothing. Look, it's not defamation because it's already in the public domain. We are just critiquing what already exists, which is fair usage.
Is it? Is it? Okay. Well, all right. Well, let's move on. Anyway.
There you go. I've had to do all this kind of reading to make sure we don't get like.
Let's move on, just because I don't want to get sued or anything.
I don't want to get murdered by Sharon Osbourne.
You can just imagine her climbing through your window at night, just being like fucking sharp teeth and oh shit, that scares shit out of me.
Oh, there's a demon.
Especially if you do like she's upside down backwards, crawling around.
Yeah, you know what that's? Have you ever watched Grimm?
Yeah.
There's is it like a Vietnamese demon or something that eats babies?
Oh, I don't know. We've got to insert a picture of this now. You're going to do a lot of editing.
I know, I'm going to have to do so much editing to
get off this subject. We just need to cut ties with it now. We will insert a picture here.
If I can find it, I'm going to spend my whole evening. I'm going to rewatch Grimm just to find this fucking demon. But basically, it goes in and eats babies, and that's what I can imagine Sharon Osbourne being.
Okay, all right. Well, with the magic of editing, we'll take off those massive long gaps.
Yeah, and I'll just
we'll just picture it.
I'll edit like Sharon Osbourne's face on this demon.
Yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to it.
I haven't watched Grimm in ages.
Do you know what really annoyed me?
What?
The wife.
Oh, when she gets like powers.
No, I just didn't like the wife.
Oh really? Yeah, I get what you mean. I didn't like the weird kid psychic he ended up having.
I don't remember that.
How many seasons did you watch?
All of them.
So he ends up finding another.
Doesn't he kill his wife in the end or something?
Yeah, basically. Or he tries to.
Yeah.
But then
she gets like super powerful.
She becomes a Hexen beast.
Yeah, that's it. No, she wound me up. I didn't like her.
And then goes on like this like world rampage tour. She ends up being like super powerful for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, the little kid psychic he had in like the last couple of seasons, he ends up finding someone else that's a Grimm.
Yeah, but there was quite a lot of Grimms or some shit because apparently he died and then came back to life, but then the other Grimm was activated or something.
Oh, you're thinking of Buffy.
Yeah, but isn't that what happened with Grimm as well? Because another Grimm came along.
Yeah, so Grimms are genetically like related to the Brothers Grimm.
Yeah.
So it's genetic traits rather than...
so there could be thousands of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's like there's a group of people that go around killing them all. So it's not like a Buffy thing.
I thought they copied Buffy too.
No.
Where she died and another Slayer come out.
Yeah, because you had Faith in Buffy, and then there was another one because Buffy's died so many fucking times.
Wasn't it like his cousin or some shit?
No,
They were related somehow.
I can't remember. There was someone before Faith, but Faith and she gets killed, and then Faith gets activated. So there's technically 2 Slayers because you got Faith and Buffy. And then in the last season, they find all the potential Slayers.
Ah, okay.
And they believe that Dawn's one, so Buffy's sister.
She dead now.
She did. She died recently.
Yeah.
Michelle. Yeah.
Okay,
Michelle Trachtenberg.
I don't know. I can't pronounce her second name.
Yeah. But yeah, she passed away recently. Which is crazy. She was like not much older than I am.
I wonder, because they're doing a reboot of Buffy, I wonder if they'll CGI her in as a ghost or something.
No, I think like the way that people.
Or hopefully they'll put some kind of message out there to say,
In memory of.
in memory.
Oh yeah, of course.
Or like go to a funeral or something.
They'll incorporate us somehow, yeah.
Just
like they did in Beetlejuice too.
Yeah, with the
dad.
parents. Yeah.
Because he had passed away, so they were like, "Oh, we're going to give him a story, so he doesn't have to." And then with the Maitlands as well.
Yeah, I like it when movies do that. Do you know? Oh, talking about movies. Do you know what I watched the other night? The Electric State.
Oh, I watched that. It was dog shit.
To be fair,
CGI was on point.
I didn't mind it. I heard a load of things like how bad it was and how flat the acting was and everything else. But to be fair, I went in with it with no expectations because everyone was like, "It's fucking dog shit," and I quite enjoyed it. There was bits in there that made me laugh.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I did call it though. You know when, like at the end, where that robot goes down and then a smaller one comes out and a smaller one.
Yeah.
I went, Jess, if a smaller one comes out, man, I'm gonna crack up. He's like pouring his heart out, and then it just goes.
And basically,
I was like, I knew it.
It basically says he's in love with this robot.
Yeah. And I was just like cracking up. To be fair, he was the funniest bit in it. That little robot thing. Like, I like that. I didn't mind it because I had no expectations over it.
It's not something you've never seen before.
No, of course not. It was like it wasn't like I weren't there sitting there concentrating to fuck watching it. You know what I mean? It was just a movie that was on. I was just I had a little bit to drink and I was like, yeah, sweet.
Like, not a great movie. It's one of those movies you can have, as you said, put on in the background and kind of tune in and out and still get the story.
Yeah, 100%. And I didn't mind it, to be fair. I thought it was all right. I was pleasantly surprised.
I just can't deal with Chris Pratt anymore.
Don't mind Chris Pratt. Not a lover of what's her face?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
See, I don't mind her. But it's more so Chris Pratt's.
I could see when the critics were saying her acting was flat. I couldn't see that. She's not a very good actress.
Depends what she's in, because she's done things like, obviously, like Stranger Things, everyone knows her from.
Yeah,
but Damsel, I didn't mind.
Didn't mind it. Still not the best acting.
I just don't think
if you go back and watch it.
It's just really weird. Like, when did Ray Winston start doing all this kind of shit? Like, he was in fucking Marvel as well.
If someone's giving you money,
I know, but it's just
they're gonna do something.
But I always just
give me money. I'll do most things, not everything. Most things.
I just find it weird. Like, Ray Winston's always been that kind of actor that's always been on, like, the periphery. Like, always does a lot of like weird, like, Studio Canal films, a lot of indie movies.
He does a lot of gangster movies.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he's like,
not really. He did Beowulf.
Oh yeah, CGI naked.
Yeah. He's done quite a few, to be fair.
I know. It's just I always think of him as being like a British actor, not like a globally renowned actor.
Yeah, but he is.
I know, but
he's not a bad actor, to be fair.
He just plays the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, he's an older Danny Dyer, isn't he? But then again, I don't.
He's the original Danny Dyer.
Particularly like Danny Dyer.
I like Danny Dyer in Doghouse.
It's probably the only decent movie he's done.
And Devil's Playground?
No, do you know what? If it says Danny Dyer on it, I tend to avoid it.
It was just during like the mid 2000s. He was just in a lot of horror movies.
Yeah, a lot of the same horror movie though.
A lot of So he did like 3 zombie movies,
which were almost the same.
Which Devil Playground is one of them.
Oh, okay.
He did a similar movie to Doghouse, where there's another vampire movie. Or
was it like there's a Lesbian Sisters or something?
No, that's
Lesbian Vampire Killers. No, that one was it?
That's James Corden.
That's James Corden. That one. Yeah.
I would rather eat a turd covered in glass than watch anything he is in.
To be fair, it wasn't a great movie.
I can't stand him. He is deplorable.
James Corden?
Yeah.
You don't like him?
I hate him.
Apparently he's meant to be a really horrible person.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. I don't know that. I don't know if that's true. Don't sue me.
Even when he was in, like, everyone loves Gavin and Stacey for some reason.
Never watched it.
And
I never watched it because he was in it, to be fair.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I find it the most mundane, mind-numbing bullshit, but everyone goes mad on it. And it's mainly because of him. I actually really like Ruth Jones. Like,
who's Ruth Jones? The
she
girl?
plays Nessa in it.
Oh, okay.
Who everyone loves, like the Welsh.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
I actually really like her because I think she's funny and she wrote pretty much. She's written a lot of like TV shows and stuff, and she's really funny. But because she works with him, I don't watch anything she's usually with her in.
Okay.
I can't stand it. I'm so happy that he's in America. And now, so if anyone, I'm not going to incite violence.
Hasn't he quit America?
Oh, he can stay there.
I don't know.
I bet he's licking Trump's arsehole anyway. He seems like that kind of person.
George, we're not talking about politics on the podcast. I know you love politics. You're bringing up old Trumpy boy, but we're not going to talk.
I didn't talk about politics.
We don't want.
I talk about
incite hate on anybody.
I spoke about two men having a tender moment,
which is your sex life. Right.
Not at the moment. There is no sex life.
So hit George up if you want a sex life.
Just prostitute me out.
Yeah, I do want some. I want to get paid for this though. 10% of the proceeds, please.
Oh, you're a good pimp.
Yeah, good pimp.
I'll stick with you.
Yeah, sweet. Ain't got to do much.
I've got to do all the work, haven't I? You've got to get the bookings. It's a booking thing.
Shit.
Prepare to be disappointed. Like, I'm good at a cuddle. That's about we again.
You're the worst whore ever.
Yeah. Cuddle whore,
yeah. Anyway, what was we chatting about? Let's talk about some tattoo stuff. This is what this is about.
Yeah. Is it literally have written on this, like, a podcast?
You can't even see it.
A tattoo podcast. A podcast about tattooing and life in general.
Yeah, life in general. We should just delete a podcast about tattooing.
I don't know if I sent it over to you, Daryl Watson and Keith Phillips podcast, the Shook Ones, and they had all the intentions in the world to start a tattoo podcast, and it ended up just being like ours.
Oh, fair enough. I'm gonna have to listen to it then, because I'll listen to that. How much for a sleeve? That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like How Much for a Sleeve.
I'm actually on a different podcast, not even about tattooing at the moment. It's called The Wire Files, and it's actually really good. It's got a guy called AJ in it, and Hecklefish. It's a little goldfish that just heckles him all day. You fucking love it. I watch him on YouTube mainly, but now put me on in the car, and it's just like weird facts and stories that are out there, and he debunks them, or he you know, either debunks them or not. You know what I mean? So it's actually really good.
I think if it's similar like that, if you want like a more paranormal one, this Paranormal Life.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
That's good. But I've been really watching the X-Files, so that's why the Wire Files.
Oh, I like the X-Files.
Season 2.
I grew up with that shit. I like was it the Enigma? The guy who was tattooed from head to toe in like puzzle pieces. He was actually in that. He was in the Carnival episode.
Oh, okay.
And he used to stretch it. I think he was the guy that used to stretch his body. I'm not sure, but there's a famous guy in the tattoo industry called Enigma. He's basically tattooed from head to toe with all like puzzle pieces, and he made a brief appearance in one of the episodes.
Oh, okay.
There's your tattoo talk.
There you go. Let's talk about tattoos and TV.
Yeah. They did a documentary on the cat guy.
The tiger guy.
Yeah.
Then he passed away.
Well, did he die? I don't know if he killed himself or he passed away. I'm not sure. Quite recently, a couple of years back.
Yeah, because he had like piercings in his cheeks, little whiskers.
Yeah. I think there was a documentary on him.
Okay, there's the reptile guy.
Yeah. I don't know if he's been in anything.
There's the Dracula lady.
Dracula lady. Oh, have you seen the alien dude? He's cut his nose off, cut his fingers off.
He's tattooing now.
He's tattooing. I don't think I could get tattooed by him. There's a guy out there, right? Bear in mind, he's a good tattoo artist, and he's only got a stump for a hand.
There's a lady as well in China, and she does like full oil paintings and
Really?
tattoos.
The amount of what people can do. If I lost a hand, I won't be able to fucking do anything. Like, fuck, these cunts are still doing like tattooing, painting, fucking everything.
Depends on what hand you're losing, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so, but
see, I don't want to lose his hand because this fucking hand tattoo was expensive.
you can just draw it on a fake one.
But I went through pain twice.
Yeah, but I went through pain on all of my body. I don't want to lose anything.
Yeah. I'd lose a little toe if I had to lose something.
Or a big toe. Little toe, big toe, any toe really. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I already cut one of them off.
Just for fun. See if it'll grow back.
It was an accident. I was a child and I was chasing my sister. And I was swearing. And I ran into a room. I slammed the door on it. And the thing popped off.
Oh.
They sewed it back on there. It wasn't the whole toe. It was just a bobbly bit at the end.
Oh, God.
Now I've got a manky toe. I was like, every time Jess is like, can you give me a back rub? I'm like, I want to give me a toe rub. She's like, ugh.
Is that the PG version that you... Because this podcast has never been PG.
It's super PG, George.
I have to put explicit content on it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Is
it because of your foul language?
Yes, my foul language. I can sing you a Blink-182 song. Which is, the lyrics are, shit piss fat cunt cocks like a motherfucker took something turd twat.
Oh, okay. Fair play.
There you go. I've just any chance we had of being monetized, I've just lost.
Yeah, we've done. What's monetized? You can paid for fucking...
Get paid to put it up, for listens, which we're never going to have.
It's never going to happen. We're doing this for fun, guys. We're doing this for fun.
We just like talking to each other, apparently.
I can't wait for you to move.
So we actually have something to talk about.
Yeah, rather than just bullshit. You can actually tell me what's going on up there.
Yeah. Like, Norwich is great. I'm thriving.
I'm so busy. I'm like, fuck off.
You should come here. Come visit. Come guest.
I said to Bogues the other day, I was like, I hope it's not that situation where you're busy because you only got there every now and then.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, people are like, oh, he's there, like the London Eye for us. I've never been on the fucking London Eye because I'm like, I know it's there. I can go anytime I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never been on it.
So hopefully it's not that situation. Hopefully it is quite busy over there, especially with 12 artists in 2 different studios being 5 minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
I just hope there is enough work up there for everybody, really.
All right. Fingers crossed it's all going to be... I need to pay my deposit today, so that's going to be the thing to do. Okay, my deposit's super cheap. Like, rent's super cheap.
How much deposit?
$350.
That's fucking nothing. Fucking hell. What's the rent?
$560.
$560.
And I've basically got a studio flat in someone's house.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you can't beat that.
It's less than what I'm paying here. I got no bills included on that. I got no travel expenses because it's 7 minutes to the shop.
You wouldn't even find a flat share for $550 round here.
Yeah.
And that way you'd have to be sharing a bathroom, a kitchen, fucking the communal room with everybody.
So the one I considered, like that I actually got on with a guy, like had a proper conversation with, was £900. And that was the one I considered.
Nah, fuck that, man. It's fucking bullshit. See, this is why people can't afford tattoos. Because everything goes up, right? Cost of living goes up. Gas goes up. All your bills goes up. Your groceries go up, right? And do you know how they do it? Like, I'm not being funny, but wages don't go up. So everything's at a standstill, apart from everything we spend out. Everything's fucking going up. And then, like, you got Asda and fucking all these supermarkets boasting how they've made £1 billion profit.
Yeah.
And they're not helping out the little person. You've got £1 billion profit.
No, I like Tesco's. Tesco's a few years ago had a campaign that said, if you need to, shoplift.
Fuck off. Well, I suppose that you don't get caught if it's under £200 anyway. They don't bother with it.
Oh, I did when I was a kid.
That's a kid, but nowadays they don't. Anything that's less than £200, they don't bother with. As in, like, the police aren't even called.
Oh no, like I do the self scan in Sainsbury's.
Oh, Alice did that, and she said she went to pay. She thought she'd paid, grabbed her stuff and walked out thinking she'd paid, and then she looked at her thing and said declined. So she had stolen a bag of clothes, like a bag of food. She felt well bad though.
Oh no,
She was like so
I do
guilty.
it intentionally.
Oh, see,
I go 1 for scan 1, 5 in the trolley.
that's so bad, George. That is so bad.
Yeah,
You thieving whore.
I stole a bunch of plates from Sainsbury's.
You stole a plate. A plate.
Not long before me and Chris moved into that flat.
I can understand going to a pub, and if you really like a beer, like a pint of beer glass, whatever, like that, and you're like, oh, this is a really nice glass, it finds its way into your bag. I understand that. But no, fucking Tesco's or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm not making £1 billion profits. They're not paying their people living wages. I
love the fact that they don't even pay taxes as well. They have like all their bank accounts outside the fucking UK
exactly
and shit like that.
And
shit.
well, technically, I have a Scottish bank and a like European bank, so my money's all in foreign offshore, like foreign accounts.
So why are you paying taxes?
I don't know.
Weirdo.
Maybe I should start. I'm just gonna go off the grid.
That's what I need to do.
I'm just gonna start trading in services rather than money.
Yeah. Be like, look, if I do you a favour, you do me a favour.
That is not sexual.
Yes, that's what I said.
That tone did not say it's not sexual. But I have had many a person.
You did have that guy message, be like, is there any other ways I can pay?
Yeah. Hey, you want the full conversation?
Oh, that was fucking.
I don't
hilarious.
usually bring my.
I need a tap. Well, you can message me on Instagram if you'd like.
Oh, people are gross. Gay men are gross. And I'm one of them.
I don't actually understand how like forward they are. I just, if I did that to a woman, like if I was single, and I just sent a text message to some woman saying "horny?" I'd get cancelled left, right, and centre. I mean, I wouldn't do it anyway because I got respect, but gay men are the audacity just is on another level. What I'm seeing through your grinder, anyway.
Okay. So, blank profile, which is always the best. So, if you're not aware, this is Grindr. Grindr is a app for homosexual men, trans women, bi men, anyone who wants to sleep with men, in essence, or they them who are more masculine presenting.
How about gay women?
No, it's not for AFAB people.
Oh,
it's
okay.
for AMAB people.
Oh,
or
okay.
Trans men.
Oh.
Anyone who is more on the masculine presenting side.
Is there an app for lesbians?
I don't think it's as like instantaneous as Grindr is, but there used to be one.
Oh.
But women are just nicer. So his name is Bi Tall. That's all I know.
Must be tall.
He's 1 kilometer away.
Shit, is he fucking tracking you as well?
Yeah, apparently. I get a message on Thursday, March 20th at 8:36. Need a tap. My response is just 2 thumbs up. Oh, I've literally just got a message on here now from someone.
Is it horny?
No, it was good morning. So almost.
Who?
I don't know.
Is it morning still? I don't even know.
Just about. So yeah, I respond with 2 thumbs up. He says, "What I gotta do to get one?" Lol. So, best way to go about anything like that would be to message me via Instagram so we can discuss the design, costs, and deposits. I'm broke. Okay. I literally just replied, okay. That's you being broke is not my responsibility, not my problem. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Any other way I can pay.
Did he send at least a winky face?
No.
No. Oh.
No. It's like, I only take cash for tattoo work. Damn, I'm horny. Thumbs up. Any pics for me?
I would have just sent over some pics of tattoos.
No, because then he can take them elsewhere.
What tattoos?
Yeah, I don't. He doesn't deserve my work. Not that anyone's getting it. It's like, any pics for me. Didn't even spell pictures.
Is that PIC? Yes.
Pix.
PIX?
Yeah, pics.
Have we got down to that now?
Like,
have we got down to PIX?
The gene pool is struggling.
Oh shit.
So I just go, of what? He'd respond, cock, ass.
I bet there's no punctuation or like it's just cock ass.
Literally.
Yes.
It's the one I sent in the group chat. Because I was so just flabbergasted by it. And then my response to that is, it's a lot of wants from someone without a face.
Did he reply to that? Lol. He put laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then I just ended the conversation there because I was not having anything else to do with it. Because I was done.
That's funny. Fucking hell. I'm so glad I'm never going on a dating scene ever again. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like, if I didn't feel like I was going to die alone. So I've been told.
But everybody dies alone, George.
I know sometimes someone's there.
They're not dying with you, though, are they?
You can be in their company. Like my aunt.
Boring.
My dog died in my arms.
I want Murph to die in my arms. Knowing that I loved him. He's my boy.
He said the L word.
What? Yeah, but I do love him. He's my boy. He's my boy. He's my boy.
He is your fluffy child.
Yeah. My fur baby.
Oh.
What?
Fur baby's a whole.
Fur baby!
That's such like a Karen thing to say. Like, I'm now expecting to go to your home and just see live, laugh, love all over the place.
No, there's not that. Come on. I can have appreciation for a dog. You know, they say like the animals are not your kids or whatever, but they do become part of your family. They really fucking do. They worm. They're like little cockroaches that worm their way into your skin and just bury and live there.
Like our German Shepherd growing up was treated as if it was another sibling.
Yeah, we had a little Staffy growing up.
Like, my mum mostly loved this dog more than she ever loved me or my brother.
The last time I cried, right, was my nan's funeral, and that was 14 years ago. And I know for a fact when Murph dies, I'll cry again. I will, 100%. I probably won't be able to stop for 3 days.
Cancel all your appointments.
I ain't gonna work. I look a mess.
Puffy red eyes.
Yeah, you know it. I didn't even cry at my granddad's funeral.
No, I don't think I did.
No. I
had to go up and talk about him. I think I was more worried about that than him not being here anymore.
Oh no, I didn't talk. We weren't that close anyway.
Do a speech at my mum's wedding. That was fucking terrifying. I hate doing that.
Your mum's wedding?
Yeah.
Why did you have to do a speech?
Eldest son and that.
What?
My mum's got usually like the father of and dads and parents do speeches.
Mm.
My mum doesn't have any parents.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, you got
eldest son.
Yeah, okay, fair play.
My opening statement was, Steve, she is your problem now.
Goodbye.
That was literally. Literally, I just put the paper down. I was like, I'm going to be a comedian here. Put the paper down. I was like, okay, that was it.
Did everyone laugh, or did everyone was like dead silent in the room?
Like crickets.
I bet.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't funny.
No, because
I would have been at the back crying.
Luckily, majority of people there I knew, even though I didn't want to be there because it's a social situation. I was happy to see my mum get married. I was like, okay, I can just go now.
I've done the wedding. I don't need to do the party.
Yeah, because that's like my idea of hell. Small talk.
Do you know what I find with small talk though? If once they find out you're a tattoo artist, it's like, oh my god, I really want a tattoo. No, you don't, because you haven't got one, and you never will get one.
Yeah.
Stop harassing me.
It's the bane of my life trying to have.
Look, Grandma, fuck off.
And even when I'm like, say you go to get a tattoo, and you always have that small talk, I just don't do it. I just tell people I'm not much of a talker when I get tattooed.
I'm pretty good at small talk.
Yeah, I can with my customers,
Yeah.
but I think it's a different dynamic. Because like now I'm paying for a service, it's like I'm just very clear with people. It's like I won't be the person that's screaming in the mirror going, I love it, because I'm not that person. And because I think it would be way more contrived for me to do so.
It'd be out of character for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, mate, it's cool, thank you so much. That's about as much as you're getting. And I would just tell people, I don't really talk when I'm getting tattooed.
Yeah, I didn't even get that when I tattooed you. All you did was look at it and go, oh. Deadpan face.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, George, you got to tell me you fucking like it or not. Because I need to know!
I need to be told I'm liked. I need validation.
That's my worst bit, when a customer looks at it in the mirror and they're like, deadpan. Okay, thanks.
Well, you know when you've taken like a break or something and you come back and they're staring at it like this?
Yeah. And I'm like, do you like it?
Oh,
and they're like, yeah.
Oh, that I had that last week. I had it last week. You know, the girl that I was doing the blast over on.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't read her. And like sometimes I struggle with that anyway, but usually I'm able to.
She seems all right though.
Very nice, but I can't gauge her.
Oh, okay.
And for me, I struggle a lot of the time gauging people's intentions anyway. No, but I struggle gauging people anyway. But some people, I find it even more difficult, and she's one of them. Like last time I tattooed her, I was just like, I don't know if she liked it or not. But it healed really well, what we did.
And she came back.
And she came back, so she must have.
Because she's been elsewhere and she's not gone back there. So
yeah. And I kind of like the project we're working on. It's abstract, it's different. It's like not my usual kind of abstract stuff.
Sort of cover-up work as well.
Yeah, it's all like blast overs.
Yeah,
and like last time we did these like weird, like solid, massive black solid shapes on there. Covered up like this flower with like, I kind of made it look even like make it look like an abstract flower to cover this flower because she said she likes the flower, but it's not like it doesn't fit
what she wanted. Yeah.
She likes the idea, so I made like this abstract flower that was kind of a similar shape, but still fitting with everything else she had going on. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff underneath. There's a lot of like cyber sigillers.
Oh, people love that now, don't they?
I'm not a fan. But we've discussed this at length.
Yeah, let's bypass that. That was another episode. Go back a couple episodes, you might find it.
What was that? Like episode 6?
Fuck knows. What is this episode? 11.
This is episode 11.
Episode 11.
Yeah, because that was the discussing trending styles, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we're just getting in a little groove of things.
That was episode 5.
5. Well, that was a lifetime ago.
Like we've done 6 more episodes since then. That's crazy. Our first episode was posted on the 7th of November.
Oh, so we haven't been going that long. It's alright.
No. 7th, 21st November, 5th December, 9th. We did take a little hiatus over Christmas though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had a little break.
Because
Christmas time.
No tattooer wants to work over Christmas.
Mate, I'm stopping a week before Christmas and I ain't coming back till a week after New Year's.
Oh, actually, I work New Year's Eve. No, day before. Day before New Year's Eve, I work.
I used to work right up until Christmas Eve, and I used to have a couple of days off after Boxing Day, go back the next day after Boxing Day, work throughout until like the 31st, and then go out that night, and then back in on like the 2nd or 3rd.
No,
I'm not doing it anymore. You've only got, you've got to live. You can't spend every day fucking working.
Yeah. Right, for me, Christmas, I don't celebrate Christmas. I'm not a Christmas person.
You're so festive, George.
I know. I hate cards. I like cash, so just give me cash. Yeah, I hate Christmas cards, birthday cards, anything like that. But I make a point of like having at least like 2 weeks off around that time.
When we cleared out my granddad's house here when he passed away, he'd kept every fucking birthday card, every Christmas card, every card that you could ever fucking imagine, and it was in the loft. We had to sort that shit out, and people were like having a handful of cards back to them. I was like, throw mine in the fucking bin.
Yeah,
I don't. It's a bit of fucking paper. You don't need it.
I hate them. I hate them with like every fibre of my being.
My mum pulled out a load of shit from my childhood. I was like little drawings and fucking GCSE grades, all that bollocks, right? All that shit growing up. She kept it. I was like, throw it in the fucking bin. She's like, oh, you're sentimental. I don't fucking need it.
Yeah.
Just clog. It's gonna clog up my shit.
I've got
Throw it in the bin.
So we were given like a folder of all our GCSE things. They had like the school.
Yeah, it's like a fucking burgundy thing.
Oh, mine was blue.
Oh,
so
blue. Yeah, I
school
get
was blue. So I've got that, and that's the only thing I've still got from school.
Bin.
Just because I don't know. I didn't do college, didn't you? Oh, I did. Tried college. I failed 3 times.
How do you fail 3 times?
Went to 3 different colleges in 3 years.
Oh, okay. Why'd you fail? What did you do?
So my first time round, I did. It's not that I'm stupid. It's I don't like being told what to do, and that's what it is. Education is being told to learn a certain way. If it was just me left to my own devices, I'd learn it.
No, I get that. That's why I didn't go full term in the army.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Did phase 1. Wasn't in the army. I'll get that right out now. I was definitely not in the army. But I did phase 1 of the parachute regiment, and I was like, this is not for me. Having someone scream in your face.
Oh, they get punched.
You what to do.
They would get punched.
I had some good times though. I had some good stories of it. Maybe another time, but.
Well, I know one of them because you like to tell that one.
Which one was that?
It being in the pub.
Oh, getting a dick out.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that was.
But we'll save that for next episode.
Yeah. Next episode.
So yeah, I went to college.
Oh, we can do backstories next episode.
How?
Stories from our past.
Okay.
Which we think are quite interesting and
may have led us on our journey.
Maybe people would like to hear and help us where we are today.
Okay, we're going to need to come up with 3 interesting stories each.
Oh, I've got more than 3, so it's easy for me.
Okay. I have none.
Way too many fucking stories.
This is going to be the Dave's origin story episode.
Oh, no. It has to be fair game.
This is your villain origin story. So anyway, I went to college. I went to Suffolk College, and I did A-levels. I did art history, graphic design, photography, and sciences, triple sciences. So basically, I did 5 A-levels, and I hated every minute of it. I dropped art history straight away.
Boo! Do you know what I don't like about art? I did it for GCSE, right? And he said to me, you have to write 2,000 words about some cunt.
That was literally what art history was.
And I went, I'm here to do art, not fucking English. I'm not doing your 2,000 fucking words. I could barely do 100 if I tried.
Yeah.
Right? So I did my picture and I handed in, got a fucking C. I got a fucking C anyway. I was like, fucking, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Then the second time I went on a course which was like a multimedia course, so you could do different forms of art or video, music, anything. It was like a visual arts kind of course, BTEC. Got through the first year. I went to a festival instead of doing my final exam.
Ridiculous.
ADHD, motherfucker. That was the priority. I went to Download Festival. And
was it good?
It was.
Oh, well then. Well, to be fair, everything led you up to this moment in time anyway. And now you're just a broke-ass tattoo artist talking to another broke-ass tattoo artist talking to a camera.
Yeah. Who's had sex in a tent at Download Festival?
I just got a disturbing picture in my head. I'm sorry. I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
And then I went back a 3rd time.
I'm a visual learner. Don't put things like that in my head.
See, I'm lucky I don't see anything in my brain.
Oh, God.
But
you're all right. You don't see shit.
Yeah,
I see it in 3 fucking D. I can turn that shit around.
Got music playing.
I can see the guy's face while you're in the back end. Like, fucking, I don't need that in my head, George.
Hanging out the back of some random dude. So yeah, went back a 3rd time to do A-levels again because I had every intention of passing them and then going to university. So I did fine art, photography.
I did photography. Only GCSE though.
Oh, we didn't have it at the GCSE. We only do art. We did art.
Actually, no. I think it was 8. I don't know. It was either GCSE or 8. I think
we had art and design as my GCSE, which was a double awarded GCSE.
Double-ended. Jeez. No, don't worry about
Yeah. So I did fine art, photography, philosophy, graphic design.
Yeah, I could see you sitting on a fucking couch, philosophy, reading a book. Oh, no.
I love like because I got an A in RE.
What?
I got an A in religious education.
Oh, RE.
Yeah.
I thought you said AE. I was like, what the fucking is
No.
AE? Do you know what? I hated RE. Like, I'm not being funny. The thing with RE, yeah, don't like. I don't think it should be taught in school.
No, I think it should, but it's.
I don't think it should be a class by itself, as in RE, religious education. I think, well, I'm not Muslim, I'm not Hindu, I'm not Christian, I'm not religious.
No, but I think
So
as a way of understanding different cultures, different heritages, and
I understand
learning
that,
about the world.
But my RE never touched on Christianity.
See, mine just did Christianity.
See, mine was everything else. So I was thinking, if they're going to do it, it should be more rounded, and it should be concentrating on one lesson this, one lesson this, one lesson this, and then it goes through every religion.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Not just your basics. Like most of my RE was concentrated around Muslim stuff, and we didn't get on Hindu, we didn't get on Buddhism, we didn't get on anything like that. So, but then again, my school was very, very heavily. I don't know how heavily. I don't know if it was or whatever. I don't know. I was a kid. I didn't really pay much attention.
Someone having sex through the wall.
Probably.
Fair.
But if they're going to teach it, it should be more rounded.
No, I agree, but I think it's something we should learn about, even though I'm not a religious person. I've read that
teacher did have some massive knockers though. Just letting you know.
I don't remember. My teacher didn't like me. She said I was a Satanist, so she wouldn't let me in the class.
Oh, why couldn't I do that?
She had made this assumption on her own that I was a Satanist, wouldn't let me in the class, and got my head of year to basically question me about being a Satanist. But bear in mind, I did not go to a religious school.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think Mum was religious to go.
And was grilling me about being a Satanist. I was like 15. I was like, what the fuck do you want from me? And yeah, then when you get your predicted grades come out and they think you're gonna get.
Yeah, Mum bad.
She said F.
What, for religious
education? Yeah. I walked in the day I got my results into her class while she was teaching, and I got fucking A. Fuck you. Walked out. And she was like, you can't speak to her. I was like, I don't give a fuck. You said I was going to fail. I proved you wrong. Do you know why? Because the essay we had to do at the back of it was said that everyone should believe in God. Explain. And I wrote a 4-page essay.
What?
Because I was so angry. I was an angry child.
4-page essay?
Yeah.
I don't even think I could do a 4-word essay on RE.
I don't know, and I use
4 pages.
I used like religious terminology. It was like my whole argument was free will.
Yeah, true. Yeah, everyone should have free will to believe in what they believe in. So I don't think people should get it rammed down their throat. I think if you like your religion, I think your parents or something should do it outside school, and I think you should be taught your religion.
No, I think in a society such as ours, where we are a multicultural society, it's good to learn about it because it teaches acceptance. The same way LGBT sex education should be taught in schools.
Oh, see, I don't know about that one as well, George. I think it should be at a certain age. I don't think you should be teaching 5-year-olds it. I think maybe
all they're teaching as
late teens, like maybe like 15s, 14s, 15s.
So, sex education for children that are young children is generally just about types of relationships. Same because my brother and sister-in-law are both teachers, and they're like, the first thing anyone ever thinks about when you say LGBT sex education is that you're going to teach children about sodomy.
Well, no.
But that's the first thing that comes to people's minds. You're going to teach them how to have gay sex. You're going to turn them gay. It's like I learn about.
I'm not being funny. You don't turn someone anything.
I learn about
gay or you're not gay.
I learn a lot about straight sex. I've never done it.
You're missing out.
It's not for me. But I'll put it out there. I like beards, men,
We know, George.
like a hairy back.
Oh, like a rug.
The hairy back.
Just so you can stroke it while you're doing your business. Ugh.
No, it's nice to cuddle with.
Fuck off. That's
I-
disgusting.
I like a fuzzy little man. Okay.
Oh my
That's my type. That's how I like Alec Baldwin.
Oh my god, if Jess was fuzzy, man, I'd be sick.
What's
I'm
the
so glad she's not. Just like, ah. Oh.
Also, things like LGBTQ history should be taught as well, but because that would save, like, when I was younger.
Surely that should just be history.
It is just history, but it's history that's avoided.
Again, I think this whole having each person's month as a fucking history month, I think that should be abolished. I think it should just be history and everything taught throughout the year as it is.
Yes, but it doesn't.
And then equality throughout.
Yes, we should have equality, but
Yes.
it doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, we live in a society where certain stereotypes have been perpetuated.
Yeah, but I think it's getting better.
We hope.
I think it's getting better. I think it is like, if Morgan Freeman said it the best that I've ever fucking heard anyone say it. He says, an interviewer was talking about it, and he goes to him, I can't do it word for word, I don't exactly know, but if you type in Morgan Freeman Black History Month, for instance, it will come up. He said, why do I need a fucking month of my history? It's history. It should be all fucking taught the same. Like,
Black history is history.
Yeah, it's just history. It's all history. He says, no, I don't want it. Do you have a Chinese history month? Do you have a fucking Indian history month? No, you don't. Literally, just have it history. But yeah, he said it better than I did. And I think, like, I love that guy. He's fucking amazing.
Yeah, my favourite Morgan Freeman quote is, you're not homophobic, you're just an arsehole.
Don't call me an arsehole, bro.
That's like, you're glad to get rid of that gay shit happening in the shop.
There's like 300 years missing from the calendar.
Yeah, there's a thing about this Roman emperor that basically he like skipped a bunch of years.
Julius Caesar, I think, wanted to make the calendar. Like he was that fucking audacious. He was like, do you know what? I'm gonna fucking put my name in history. So I think it's June or July or Julius.
Yeah,
one of those. And then another one was Augustus, which is August. But how fucking
I think it's Nero.
Narcissistic do you have to be like, I'm going to put my name to history and name a month after myself?
Oh, Monday. Wednesday is Odin's Day.
Yeah, but back in the day, it used to be all of them. It was they were named after gods.
Thursday is Fool's Day.
Yeah.
Friday is Freya's Day.
But that's gods. That's not people.
No, I know, but
so I get that.
But Julius Caesar thought he was a god. He thought he was a living embodiment of a
until
god.
he got stabbed up in the back.
And then got a salad named after him.
It's not actually named after him.
No.
It was made in Vegas, surprisingly.
Oh, it's like Hawaiian pizza, made in Canada.
Pineapple on pizza.
Oh no, I like pineapple on pizza.
So does Jess. I'm a bit. I can eat it, but I'm not a fan of it.
It's not my go-to, but if it's there,
give me a barbecue pizza any day.
Oh yeah. Like if it's on the pizza, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gonna strictly order a pizza with pineapple.
If there's two pizzas and one of them hasn't got it on it, I'm gonna eat that on. If there's one pizza and it's got it on, I'm gonna fucking eat it.
I do like it, but it's not my go-to. More of like a stick all the chilies on.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say to you. So about this month system, is if you change every month to have 28 days, right? It would follow the lunar cycle correctly. It would have 13 months. Every month would start on the same day. So it's like a Monday. Every month would end on the same day, like a Sunday.
So you'd always have a Friday the 13th? Oh, no. No, you wouldn't. You'd never have a Friday the 13th.
No, I don't know. Anyway, and then everything would line up. Everything would be correct. And everything. So technically, we're working 13 months for 12 months pay. Motherfuckers. That's how they get you.
Well,
That's how they get you. No, not us.
we work for peanuts at the moment.
Yeah. I'm not working for peanuts. Bring the money, not the peanuts.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
I don't know.
Oh, just know that the reason we have a leap year is because technically the Earth rotates 365 and a quarter days.
And the only reason we have a leap year is because we've got 12 months. If we had 30 months, you wouldn't ever have a leap year.
Yeah, because the lunar calendar is used by the Chinese. It's used by people who have Islamic faith.
And back in the day, I think it's October. There's a month here where it goes from October the 5th to October the 15th. And it misses 10 days. Because there was a pope that, I think it was a pope. I don't know. Can't remember. Anyway, that decided he was going to rewrite the calendar and make it work for today's times or something. So now there's a month here out there, back in the day, it's got like...
It's 10 days.
Yeah, like ridiculous, like 15 days in it.
It's like, October's not even the 8th month.
No, Oct would be... That's how it is.
Yeah.
So Oct would have been...
It would have been the 8th month.
December would have been 10th.
Yeah.
Because this is 10. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Sept 9.
Deck, yeah, it's 10.
Yeah, 100%. It's all out of whack. What we need is a whole system just rewritten.
What I think is that we need a mass extinction event and allow something new to just take over.
As long as I'm still alive and I can still survive through the mass extinction event, I'll be happy.
No, I'm talking about total annihilation of the human race.
No, we don't need that. We don't need that. I need to survive, George. I'm not dying for no one. No one.
I find it can go after you go. It can happen after you go.
Yeah. If it happens after I go, then fine. I don't give a fuck.
But no, I think we are a failed experiment.
Well, we were on our 6th extinction event. So the Mayans actually wrote about this and the Aztecs all knew about it and all that kind of stuff. But we've had 5 extinction events already.
Mm-hmm. And
you can see that by the layers of dirt.
Yeah, asteroids, like Ice Age.
So the last one we had was called the Younger Dryas, and that was the flood. And we all know that because evidence. You know what I mean? So now we're just waiting for that 6th one to happen.
Yeah. We had the Ice Age, we had the asteroid, we had so many. There was one that wiped. I think
the next one's going to be Earth. So like earthquakes or...
So like 2012.
Something like that. Yeah, like that movie.
I haven't seen that in years.
Is it 2012 or is it 20? Yeah, 2012.
2012 with Dennis Quaid and Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, it's not Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, what am I thinking? I'm thinking of Day After Tomorrow.
No, 2021's with
John Cusack.
That's the one. Yeah.
What happened to John Cusack?
I don't know. Him and fucking Ant-Man look alike, don't they?
Yeah, Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Yeah, John Cusack. They look very similar. Weren't he in like Godzilla?
Who? John Cusack?
Yeah, Cusack.
No. Well, the 90s one.
Yeah, with Jamiroquai. I go deeper.
Wasn't it Matthew Broderick?
Oh, it could have been.
Before he murdered someone.
What?
Well, not murder, but he killed someone.
Who?
In a car accident.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's why he didn't act for so long.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe he's married to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Who?
Sarah Jessica Parker. One from Sex and the City.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Looks a bit like a horse.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
You
know the other one on Sex and the City?
Which one? There's 3 of them.
The one that's a slag in it.
Kim Cattrall.
Yeah. She was in a lot of 80 movies getting her titties out. I'll tell you that right now.
Big Trouble in Little China was their first American movie.
She was in Porky's, I think.
Was she?
I don't know. Or she was in some scandalous movies.
Because Kim Cattrall is British.
Is she?
She's from Liverpool.
Oh, I did not know that.
I know that like one of her first movies was Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, no, she was in that.
Such a good movie. I haven't seen it in years.
Great movie. They were going to plan on remaking that, and then The Rock was going to do what's his name?
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell's
No.
bit. But he actually came out and said to the fans, he says, "I know I'm not going to be right for this role, so I'm going to pass on."
Yeah.
Which is good, because I think that's right. I think he's looked at it and he's watched the movie and he's like, "Yeah, I'm a funny dude or whatever, but I'm not going to do this justice." You know what I mean?
No, that's fair. Right. But I don't think it's literally, you think of that movie, you think of Kurt Russell's perm.
Yeah.
That mullet perm.
Fucking hell.
And then Escape from New York.
Oh, Snake. Oh, Snake.
Is it all I touch?
Do you reckon? Is it Metal Gear Solid, the game? Do you reckon that was based off of him?
I don't know.
Because his name's Snake, isn't it?
Yeah,
And he's got one
Solid
eye.
Snake. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played that since I was a kid. Like Solid Snake. Yeah. I know.
Oh, well, on that note.
Should we call it a day?
Yeah, we'll call it a day. So, guys, you know, you've been loved.
Go play Metal Gear Solid.
Or any game, really.
Play video games. Avoid adult responsibility.
Yeah, fuck that.
And play video games. Okay, bye.
Laters.